Hi, I'm Adam. I was just telling some stories about the Winchester House. I worked security in 2012 and 13. I was an actor in 2013 at the Winchester House for a haunted house. The first year is 2002. I was security, had an earpiece in my ear, doing security for the room, and an earplug in the other. Had my arms crossed like this, my feet together. And at one point, when the patrons were being scared out of the room away from me, everybody kind of left away from me, and at that point I hear a guttural growl in my ears, both, like in each ear, and I feel like some hands push me to the tips of my toes. So I almost fell forward, and I turned around immediately because I'm interested in this stuff. Thought somebody might have been joking, but quickly realized there's no windows or doorways behind me. It was two big water tanks, so there's no access, and I looked around, nothing. And also a 100-plus-year-old window got broken by one of the actors, and that night there was 13 different accounts, me included, of people being scratched with 3 claw marks on their back, including one of my friends that was security. Got home in the shower and said his back was stinging. Looked in the mirror, and there was 3 claw marks where he couldn't reach across his back at an angle. And then he sent me photos of that. And then that same night, 13 people had reported different things happening to them. So it's pretty scary there.
And you were the one of the 13?
Yeah, I was one of the 13, and my friend was one of the 13 people that were reporting some sort of ghostly incident, or mostly it was kind of like aggressive that night. And we're thinking it was because the house was either open, a portal, or there was disrespect of breaking an original window. That's what I think. I think that since we were mocking the house in a haunted house kind of fashion, making money off of it, which they do, and somebody broke an original window, I think that's what pissed the spirits off. So, I don't know.
Thank you very much.
All right, so with the Winchester Mystery House, there was a gentleman that was talking about a demon encounter he had there, where people were getting scratched in numbers of 3. All right, that's very common because demons like to make fun of the Holy Trinity, and that's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. So they'll always do scratches in 3s to try to mock the Holy Trinity.
And why do you think there was 13 attacks? There was 13 reported attacks on the actors, 13 different people.
I think they was in a place they shouldn't have been. Just between me and you, I think 13 people got attacked because 13 people were in the same place they shouldn't have been. I mean, there's places where demons are rampant. I mean, there is. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's people that leave their homes in the middle of the night because they can't stay there any longer. And there is demonic activity. And I think that's what occurred there. There was demonic activity, and it hit off everybody that came into that room where the demonic activity was. It just nailed them.
You also mentioned something about the number 13.
Yes, everyone says the number 13 is unholy. They even erase it from complex buildings and stuff. There's no 13th floor, nothing. But you got to understand, Jesus had 12 apostles, and Jesus made 13. So how is that unholy?
So do you think the number 13, 13 victims that night at the Winchester Mystery House was a coincidence, or they
No,
were mocking?
I think it was a mocking. It was absolutely a mocking.
So in one night, the scratches of 3, number 13, they try to mock the Holy Trinity and Jesus?
Yes, that's what they do. Everybody says the number 13 is so unholy. Why is it unholy? Because Jesus had 12 apostles and he made 13? How can that be an unholy number?